Today's lesson is about partial quotients. So today you're going to be able to say at the end, I can divide using the partial quotients division algorithm. So let's look at a question like this. Amy is 127 days older than Bob. How many weeks older is Amy? So first we need to decide what we need to find out. I can see that Amy was 127 days older. So here's our days in all. And I want to change that into weeks. So I need to know how many weeks, that's what I'm trying to solve, how many weeks, how many days per week, and how many days in all. In this question, I know that there are 7 days in a week. I also know that she is 127 days older, so I'm trying to find weeks. I know that something, we'll call it x, times, 7 equals 127. Now this might not be an even answer. So another way to think of this is a division problem. So now our problem becomes 127 divided by 7. And I'm going to show you a method called partial quotients on how we can solve this. So I want to find how many groups of 7 fit into 127. I always start with an easy number like 10 or 100. So I know that 10 groups of 7, I'm going to put 10 over here, keep this separate. 10 groups of 7 is 70. So I'm going to take away these 70 of them. Subtract this, 12 minus 7 is 57. Now I'm going to find out how many times 7 can fit into 57. Well, I know it can't fit 10. I know that 7 times 8 is 56. So now I'm going to take those 56 groups out. 7 minus 6 is 1, 5 minus 5 is 0, and I see that I have 1 left. Well, there's no way 7 can fit into 1, so I know that's my remainder. So now I look over here and I ask myself, okay, how many times does 7 fit in there? Well, first it fit 10 times, then it fit 8 times. So it fit 18 times, and there was 1 left over. So Amy is 18 weeks and 1 day older than Bob. Let's try another one. I want to find out, here's our division problem, 92 divided by 4. I want to find out how many times 4 goes into 92. So I'm going to draw my separating line. 4 times 10 is 40. I think I can get a little closer. 4 times 20 is 80. I'm going to do that. I know 4 times 20 is 80. So I know I can fit in there at least 20 times. Let's subtract these. 2 minus 0 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. Now I ask myself, okay, how many times does 4 fit into 12? Oh, 4 fits in there 3 times. 3 groups of 4 are 12. Subtract those 0. So this became an even. So I know 4 went in 20 times plus 3 times. 4 went into 92 23 times. So my answer, 92 divided by 4 is 23. I want you to pause and try this one. So first of all, I tried 20. You could try something different. 3 times 20 was 60, so I put that in. Subtracted that, I get 17. Then I found out 3 fits into 17 5 times. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract those, I got 2. 3 can't fit into 2, so my answer should have been 25 remaining. Now I want you to try page 144. So first they want you to set up the number model, then put the answer, and then your remainder is how many are left over. So on page 144, there's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to have you pause at that one because then we're going to try there's 2 more problems there on page 144. Then we're going to try partial products using double-digit numbers. So let's look at this problem. If I had egg cartons hold 12 eggs, how many cartons do you need to pack 246 eggs? Well, I know I have 246 eggs in all, and I have 12 eggs in a carton. So this problem becomes 246 divided by 12. So let's set it up. 12. I want to see how many times 12 fits into 246. Again, I like to start with just groups of 10 or 100. So 10 groups of 12 is 120. Subtracted 6, 2, 1. I can fit in another 10 groups because 10 12 is 120. Subtract those. I only have 6 left, which 12 is bigger than 6, so I know I have to end. So it fit in 10 times and 10 times, so it fit in 20 times with a remainder of 6. Try one more. Sometimes we get really big ones. Like I want to find out how many times 16 fits into 892. Well, 10 groups is 160. So let's do that because that's a good one I know to start with. 10, 160. Subtract 2. I still have 732. That's a lot. That's okay. I'm going to put another group of 10. It's 160. Subtract 2. 572. I'm going to do another group of 10. Take away another 160. 412. I can fit another group in. Subtract 2. Minus 6 is 5, so I have 252. I can fit in another group of 10. Sometimes you have to do them a lot. You might have tried a different number. 15 minus 6 is 9. Now I only have 92. Now I have to figure out how many times 16 goes into 92. Well, I know 16 plus 16, I know 2 times is 32. So if 2 times is 32, 4 times would be 64. Let's try this one. Taking away 64. 12 minus 4, 12, 7, 10, 9 is 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. I have 28. I can fit one more time is 16. You can't see it, I'll do it over here. 28 minus 16. 8 minus 6 is 2. 12 and 12 is smaller, so that's my remainder. So now I have to add all of this up over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 54, 55. My answer is 55. Remainder 12. That is the partial quotients method where you just keep practicing. I have a video linked if you'd like to try the video. I know this was a long lesson, so what I want you to try to work on is just see how far you can get on pages 144, 166, 167. Don't worry if you don't finish those. Good luck.